Have you heard me? So people that are talking, even those that are not from Akwa Ibom, even those who feel they have done things, they tried everything, they've tried to become actor, they failed, they are still living in bondage, trying to poke their mouth into what does not concern them. Tell them that this is living reality. He should go to his state and fight. He's an attempted politician. He tried in Labour Party, he ran away. He tried acting, he was living in bondage. He's an attempted lawyer. He has never moved one motion before. So such people, don't listen to them. This is within my rights. And he is not from Akwa Ibom State. We don't welcome him in Akwa Ibom State. This is Akwa Ibom State matter. As the person on the driver's seat today, I am the one holding the steering. And I know where go slow, no go day. I know where pothole, no day. Now it make me the carry Akwa Ibom, go for express.
Now, let me tell you something about this defection. The worst from the opposition is moving into the ruling party. The best from the ruling party is coming to the opposition. And I give you an example with the governor of Akwa Ibom State. His commissioner on information and strategy, he said, my political orientation is rooted in principle. And I've long opposed APC's ideology and the conduct, which stands is reaffirmed by majority of Nigerians. This is the summary of it. His own political career rooted in principle, thereby telling the whole world that his governor is unprincipled in this move. And he said the ideology and conduct of APC have been rejected by Nigerians, and this is what it is. Can you imagine a whole governor coming out to say, I can't fight like me, girl. Hey, in 2027, I want a smooth sail. I still love PDP. That's transgenderic. He's a man that behaves like a man that has the genitals of a woman.
Okay.
Can you imagine what on earth? You don't want to fight like me, and you want to be a governor like me?
The views of Kenneth Okonkwo, we have to go. We have to go.
His predecessor had not fought for him, fought APC, and fought for him. He wouldn't be governor. And now look at this transgenderic governor, you know.
You're repeating that point.
No.
Okay, we have to say thank you very much.
Men and women, they are very fantastic people. I started with them from Nollywood. Bold, beautiful, and brave. Look at the commissioner.
Okay.
But I can't say whether the man is behaving. He's just a political transgender.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Well, those are your views. Personal
that
views.
That is my view.
Kenneth,
because he's not behaving like a man of Akwa.
Okay, we have time.
It's interesting what's going on, really. It's the first time I'm hearing that word, transgenderic. So no useless word is that. That guy wants to feel like Ojuku. Transgenderic. Just talking rubbish. Hi guys, what's going on? So it's Democracy Day in Nigeria, and I just plugged into my platform online and I saw that video, and it was so funny watching it. And I saw some comments that are quite funny. Funny, but Nigerians, they can't let this controversy slip them. They have this amazing move when it comes to things like this. So let's put things in perspective, because I've tried to feel the pulse of people who are on the ground in Uyo, just like I did for Delta State. And the ordinary man, the ordinary woman in Uyo is not feeling this man. He's not following this man to APCO. Like, I'm a journalist. I have some journalist friends who are located, who have lived most of their lives in Uyo, and trust me, they are not feeling it. The pulse there is a no-go. APC is a no-go area. Remember Akpabio now. Remember Akpabio was very popular while he was governor. Very popular. He was under APC. He almost lost his election now. That is 2023 into the election. He lost his election. The person who even conducted the election is under investigation till this day, they alleged that he manipulated the result for Akpabio. Same thing with Lawan. The manipulation, the placeholder nonsense that happened. So, to tell you that the people on the ground don't buy into this thinking of moving to the APC. And then you think about it, what do these governors really consider when they are making moves like this? Do they consider the people that they are leading imminently? What I mean is, you're not leading people in Lagos, you're not leading people in Abuja, you're not leading people in Benue, you're in Akwa Ibom, you are in Delta. You are leading people in and around Delta. So it's assumed that those people who you are leading are the ones you would consider, you would ask questions when you are making a political move. Because knowing who you are and where you're coming from, they will be the ones to support you and be by you whenever or wherever you are headed. So what exactly do they consider? Do they consider the fact that, oh, it's because of my political godfather in Tinubu, or my political godfather as the last governor helped me to be here? That is what they consider? Does it also now opens another vista of conversation that most likely people's votes don't count? That's the reason why they are more subservient to the people who are their political godfathers, because they are hoping they depend on them to win the election. Are you understanding the matter? Because if people on the ground are saying, we don't like APC brings untold hardship to us, we don't want to associate with the APC, and the governor who's leading them doesn't listen to them and then wants to join the party that the people on the ground said they don't like, they don't want, it means that they are not looking to largely depend on the vote of the masses on the ground. They are just only depending on the man up there. And then that conversation, that talk all the time, we want to align to the center so that we can bring development to our people. That thing is the most ignorant thing that any politician can say to the public. I don't get it. That's the most ignorant thing that any politician can say to anyone. You want to align to the center so that development will come to your people. You receive FAC allocation. You have IGR. You have practically resources coming. The government cannot stop your resources. As a state that is an oil producing state, you have your 13% derivatives. So where is this nonsense coming from? You want to align to the center so that, or you want to align to the interests so that when they are trying to rig, they'll put you on the list of states that they will rig. Make it make sense. It doesn't add up. And now it brings me again to another point of the inside story of what Tinubu's agenda may be. Yes, his strategy for 2027, for winning the 2027 election, it's clear. Meet with all your old friends who are former governors, whether during your time or before your time or just around the time, and possibly threaten them with a EFCC. If they are stubborn-headed, that is, if they are stubborn-headed, threaten them with EFCC. If they are not stubborn-headed, beg them. Ask them for help. Tell them, okay, I'm giving you this, I'll give you that, I'll give you this. Just before my 2027 election, I'm going to employ you or hire you as an ambassador or as a minister or something. But all you need to do just to tell your current governors, convince them to join my party. When they join my party, then, because that is what is playing out. Delta, Bokowa, Obovowori, Akwa Ibom, Umo Eno, Ababio. And I'm seeing that that would most likely play out in Enugu, Ugwai, Pitamba. Possible. Possible. And speaking of Pitamba has been really skeptical. Yes, there have been talks about him moving to the APC. We were heard as a rumor, not that it's true per se, but allegedly, that he had inquired to move to APC, and then there are some forces within that party that are blocking him from entering. That there was this caveat that they put that if he's coming alone with few persons. He's not going to come and bring the structure of PDP into APC, displacing people in the APC. So he will come as a governor, and then maybe a few persons, they will not be able to change the chairman of the APC. The chairman of the APC remains. Remember, it's Ugwabala that is there, and Ugwabala is a very strong politician. And Uche Naji is very well, knitted in this thing. He's interested in the governorship election in 2027. In fact, he's going to throw everything at this guy in 2027, unlike what happened in 2023. So there are very strong persons who are in the APC who are looking like, no, Oga, this cannot work. If this thing works, we are going to destroy APC. It's going to destroy APC in the state, and then he may most likely now lose the elections. Remember, APC doesn't have an inroad into Enugu. The only time that APC is having an elected person is the person got in as Labour Party, Sunday Omeha, and they moved to APC. Yes, that's the only person elected under APC in this state. APC has never had any inroad in this state. I don't know the anger they have on this state for APC. It will be really difficult to convince an average Enugu man that APC is just a vehicle, it's just a party. But they just feel APC is northern, APC is Fulani, APC is another agenda. They don't have any agenda, that involves the Igbos. If not, look at their appointment, and you can really justify it. If they give you points and you don't have any counterpoints, you can practically justify that truly their anger is genuine. There's no real force by the APC to grab the Southeast, to get PDP, to get the Southeast into the fold, in a way of maybe getting them more appointment or getting more project down there. The only thing you hear is, the certain Buhari said, the dots in the circle. A certain Buhari said, you don't expect me to give appointment to people who gave me only 5% votes, against people who gave me 90% votes. So those things are still reeling in their heads. And you don't expect people who you rejected to all of a sudden, welcome you. So it gives me that idea that this may be the strategy of Tinubu to win the 2027 general elections. That is his strategy. Get this person, get that person, get the governors to come over. And even if they don't come over, can I get some sort of support? Just like what he has been going around to do. He's gone to Anambra. Soludo read his own manifesto that we are going to support you. He's come to Enugu, even though it wasn't the governor that said it, because of course he's going to receive a huge backlash. He got loud. If it was the governor that said, the Enugu State governor that said he's endorsed for 2027, wahala for deal. It was the Council of Traditional Rulers. You cannot really tell that the governor is the one, because, even though the governor was there, you can't really tell that, the governor, pushed him to say what he said. The Council for Traditional Rulers endorsed Tinubu for second term when the wife came in. They didn't do that when Tinubu came in January, but when the wife came, stayed for 2 days, 2 days working visit. It was interesting, and I actually featured that story on my system, on my platform, and they've been receiving backlash regarding that development. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that, look, it is going to be an interesting one. It's just only started, and we're in for it. So coming to what's his name? Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo, first, for crying out loud, you are you don't have any political value. You are a wonderful actor, no doubt. But I mean, there are some, you don't insult a sitting governor. I mean, there are something you can, there's a way you can criticize the governor's move, but now trying to say he has he's a man has genitals of a woman. I mean, it's overline. It's overboard, and that should be cautioned. And he made that on live television. Presenters were just looking at him. You should have shut him down, really, frankly speaking. Even though it's difficult to shut down a guest like that because of how loquacious it is. But again, you can make your point without really abusing and try to make allusion to him being a transgender. What was that about? And then transgenderic. What's that? Guys, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always. God bless.